A few days back mga motorista, nag-video ako about the 2023 Toyota INNOVA na nilaunch sa Indonesia. 2 variants for the gasoline and 3 variants for the hybrid model. Focus natin yung attention sa ating mga non-hybrid models. Mainly, the Toyota INNOVA G, which is the base model, and yung ating Toyota INNOVA V. So kung interested kayong malaman ko ano yung mga specs and features nito, samahan nyo ako in this video, pag-uusapan natin yan today. Bago natin simulan, magpapasalamat ako sa inyo lahat na nag-subscribe sa ating channel. And na-reach na din natin yung 100,000 subscriber mark. And I'm very happy to note na it's still growing mga kamotorista. Sa lahat ng nagko-comment sa comment section, maraming salamat din. For sure, binabasa ko lahat ng comments ninyo. Of course, some of you, hindi ko na nare-replyan. Pero again, I really do appreciate all of your comments, especially those meaningful ones. Yung heart ng ating Toyota INNOVA gasoline is the M20A-FKS engine, which was developed for the TNGA-C platform front-wheel drive vehicles of Toyota. Specifically, this Toyota INNOVA now has this engine. It is actually a 2-liter, 1,987cc displacement, 4 cylinders, 16 valves, double overhead cam with dual variable valve timing with intelligence. Now, this engine is port and also direct injection. So, kung direct injection lang to, there is a possibility of a carbon buildup sa ating mga intake system. But Toyota did some clever engineering and introduced also port injection for low-speed RPMs so that the fuel will clean the intake manifolds, no, para walang carbon buildup. Yung ating compression ratio naman is 13:1. Now, yung fuel tank capacity naman niya is 52 liters and we have a maximum output of 174 PS at a maximum 6,600 RPM or revs, and yung ating torque naman is around 204 to 205 Newton meters at around 4,400 revs. Now, this engine is paired to a CVT transmission. Drive system naman natin is front-wheel drive, of course, and yung ating suspension sa harap is naka McPherson struts and torsion beam naman sa likod. Yung kagandahan lang nito is mas better yung ating braking system at 16-inch disc rotors na siya ngayon than the previous model. Meron na din tayong electronic parking brake with auto brake hold function as standard even with the G base model variant. Yung size naman ng ating tire is 215 by 60 R17 for the V model and 205 by 65 R16 for the G model. So, as you can see, mas manipis yung gulong for the G model base variant than the V variant, which is the higher model of the two. Yung spare tire naman natin is 205 by 65 R17. Unfortunately, steel wheel lang tayo. Now, moving on to the exterior features, sa ating INNOVA, which is the gas variant, no, we still get LED headlights for the G and the V model, which is really nice, no, kasi gone are the days na meron pang halogen fog light sa ating Toyota INNOVA. Shout out INNOVA 2022. Of course, yung LED DRLs is not the same DRLs that we've seen on the marketing campaign sa ating all-new INNOVA, which was the LED strip on the lower bumper. Now, it is basically integrated onto the headlight, no, the either part of the headlight, and also the turn signal lights are bulb type instead of having the LED DRLs and the LED turn signal lights on the same strip of LED. Of course, for the fascia, it still retains the aggressive styling of the all-new INNOVA. I really do like the hexagonal grille, but with some missing items dito. For example, wala tayong front camera. We also do have a front parking sensors for the V model, but for the G model, wala tayong front parking sensors. We still have that really nice styling sa harap. Bulbous na, tignan yung ating lower bumper. And also, wala tayong fog lights on both sides sa kanyang gaping design. And also, what's missing here, of course, is fog lights as well. INNOVA na mga hybrid variants, meron tayong LED fog lights which is located right down below the bumper, but unfortunately, hindi na natin makikita yan for the G and V models. For the rim design naman, they have both different, no, for the G and V models. I really think that the V, of course, since it's the higher model, has a more intricate design sa kanyang wheels than the G model. Medyo basic lang talaga yung look for the G model. Moving on to the side naman, makita din natin yung mga changes dito. Meron din tayong mga black plastic cladding sa side and very imminent talaga na MPV to. Tignan sa side yung ating Innova, especially sa ating G and also V models. Now, if you take a look at the interior naman, for the G model, it is more of that black finish dito sa ating mga seats, ating dashboard, and then lighter color naman sa ating headliner, which is usually white. Now, for the V model, it is still a cloth material, pero it has that brown accent sa kanyang seats, and also sa harap ng ating dashboard, it has that brown finish as well. What I do appreciate is that G variant also gets TFT display sa kanyang infotainment system. Instead of the 10-inch display from the V model gasoline variant, we have a smaller 9-inch display, which is still not bad considering that this is the base model. For a base model, it has digital climate control already. It has a fan speed adjustment pa rin sa ating second row of seats. You also get your TFT display then for the gauges, albeit a smaller 4.2-inch display lang siya. You do see all the necessary information with that screen. It's just a little bit smaller, and it is flanked by the speedometer and also the RPM gauge. Another thing that's absent sa ating V and G models is cruise control. Unfortunately, wala tayong cruise control. Yung ating headlight din is not automatic high beams. Now, talking about automatic high beams, which is the advanced safety feature of the Toyota Innova Hybrid, tignan naman natin yung ating safety features for these gasoline variants. Now, for the G and V dun sa Indonesia, they both have dual airbags lang. Quite a downgrade, no? Considering na yung ating Toyota Innova right here in the Philippines gets 3 airbags, pati na knee airbag. So unfortunately, Toyota done away with the knee airbag and just gave it dual airbags. Meron ka paling traction control, stability control, hill start assist for this Innova, and also ABS, EBD with brake assist. Meron din tayong reverse camera and also smart entry with engine push to start button. Another thing that's different from the G and from the V is that yung ating V variant is meron siyang corner sensor, so that's basically 4 sensors sa likod instead of 2. Color options are platinum white pearl, meron tayong silver metallic, meron tayong gray metallic, attitude black, and also DK steel MC. So for sure, yung pearl white ng ating all-new Toyota Innova will have a price difference from the regular color, of course. In my opinion, mga motorista, there's still a lot to like about the non-hybrid variants. No? You still get a new engine, you still get the TNGA platform, you have that new interior as well, which is a lot spacious, especially on the second row kasi naka longer wheelbase na siya despite being the same length as the previous Innova. And also, it's 200 kilograms lighter, no, than the previous model Innova. A lot more gains when it comes to load carrying, performance. Let me know down sa ating comments, so what do you think sa ating mini comparison sa ating non-hybrid models. What should Toyota bring for the non-hybrid models dito sa Philippines? Tanong na din ako sa inyo, mga motorista, no, kung ano yung mas pipiliin nyo, hybrid or non-hybrid Innova. So once again, mga motorista, maraming salamat and I'll see you on the next episode.